Hi, I'm James T. Smith with SOW, or SO, Community Development Corporation. Its predecessor, Service of the Word Youth Outreach Center, was founded about 15 years ago, and we work with roughly 300 children per year, with about a third of them being homeless or in foster care. We did a great work. We had many federal and state certifications, and we just loved what we were doing, but the problem was we were primarily governmentally funded, which at the whim of Springfield or Congress, we could not be paid for 2 to 6 or 12 weeks, which is where we kind of ended up, which crushed us in the end. We needed private funding. Well, so CDC, we're seeking to eliminate that. I'm asking that you help us begin this inaugural event, our Mustard Seed campaign, where we're asking 4,500 people to give $20 a piece. Now, some may only be able to give 10 or 5 or 1, and some may be able to give 20 or 30 or 40 or 100 or 1,000. Whatever you decide to give, just please give. 4,500 of you. I may not have that many friends. My friends have friends, and their friends have friends. That old pyramid piece. Let me tell you what we're going to do with this money. We're going to take the houses that we've had in Chicago, roughly 22,000 houses in Chicago were put with an X on it, meaning the city wants to condemn them. But they were structurally sound. In my neighborhood where I grew up, my mother's neighborhood, around Congress and Central and Lotus and Harrison, there's several houses with that X on them. They're structurally sound, but they've been gutted, or they need to be gutted. And so what we're going to do is we're going to buy these houses either through the county's land banking program for $1,000 or so, or just on the public market for $15,000 to $25,000 or $30,000. We're going to put in a couple $10,000 to $60,000 in each of these properties to bring them up to code and to bring them into a livable condition where somebody who has been perpetually renting in the neighborhood can now come and own for less than what they're spending now. We are also going to spend time bringing community members that have low skills, low job, paying, or no job, and put them in a paid apprenticeship program where they become laborers and work up to becoming apprentice and then becoming journeymen, and we'll help them become entrepreneurs and all of that. Now, the ownership is key because we'll take people that have never owned a house and we'll do consumer counseling. We'll do credit counseling. We'll do how to cut your grass and make sure you do some handy stuff around your house to keep it up. And we'll also put $40,000 to $70,000 worth of equity into this building if they live in it for 3 to 5 years. It's a win-win situation for us all. We'll be eliminating poverty and starting a campaign where you have planted the seed and we grow a mustard seed that we duplicate, because when we start with one house, then we'll go to 2, then we'll go to 4, then we'll go to 16, and so on. We're also going to build a community development financial institution and a REIT, or a real estate investment trust. Those are some later on things. But help us build this first building. Thank you.